Hey guys, Brad here. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, the last video I posted will already be uploaded and everything. So, I'm hoping. If not, then I'll wait until the last video is posted and everything before I upload this one. So yeah, we're gonna go on ahead and I'll show you my cars from Forza Horizon that I have built and custom made. So we'll get started on that. I'm just waiting for it to start up and everything. There it goes. So we'll go on ahead and do this stuff. And I decided that while we have time, while we're waiting on it to load up, I decided that I would do a face reveal to show y'all what I look like. So hopefully I don't break the camera with this one. No, not in a Kim Kardashian type of way of breaking the internet type of thing, but like a different way. So here we go. We'll get started now. Hey guys, so this is me, what I look like. I decided that I'd go on ahead and show my face, so I kind of need to shave. But yeah, so this is what I look like, and yes, I may look younger than what my age is, but I am 18, so there's that. Yeah, so let's go on ahead and get started with the video. I'd just like to say no, this is not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but if it were to ever be sponsored by Dr. Pepper, that'd be great. Okay, so starting off with the first car that I always drive around most of the time. This is the Nissan GTR Black Edition, 2012 Nissan GTR. The speed, handling, acceleration, launch, and braking is all 10.0. It's got a horsepower of 967. It's rated in the 1 spot. That's all my stuff. I've already beaten the game and everything. That's all my credits that I have left. Next is the 1956 Ford F100. It's in the Class C edition. The speed is 3.1, the handling is 8.3, the acceleration is 6.7, launch and braking. I decided to do like a Dukes of Hazzard, General Lee type of deal to it. I don't know why, but it seemed pretty cool at the time. Moving on, the cars with the gifts on them are the barn collectibles that you get, barn finds, stuff like that. They're not really fancy. I don't really drive them around because they don't look all that great. That's why I've got all these crappy decals on them and stuff. This one's like a rust bucket. This one looks like it's been spray painted and stuff. But yeah, there's the 1956 Jaguar D-Type, the 1958 Aston Martin DBR1, the 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing Coupe in all of its glory, the 1965 Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe, my 1977 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Now, here we go into the Fast and Furious franchise stuff. This is from the 4th Fast and Furious franchise. This is a 2011 Subaru WRX STI. This is from the scene where Paul Walker's character and Vin Diesel's character kidnapped the drug dealer, the supposed drug dealer and boss that they thought was the right one, and they went through that desert fight, and so that's the car. This is my custom 1969 Dodge Charger RT. I'll try and build the Vin Diesel edition Fast and Furious one. This is my close addition to it because we don't have the big engine on it. This is the 1971 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. This is off of the 5th one, I believe, when Paul Walker's character is on the interstate and they're going after that tank That's off of that. It does not have the right rims on it, but I thought the rims that are on there right now are pretty decent for that car. So there's all of that. This is the 2003 Honda S2000. This is the car that was off of Too Fast, Too Furious that the actor, don't know her name, but I think it's Suki drove. I may be wrong. If I am, let me know. But yeah, there's that car. This is another barn find. This is the 1964 Aston Martin DB5. This is the 1969 Dodge Charger RT. This is the Dukes of Hazzard General Lee edition, from the wheels to the decals. So there's that. This is the 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge Edition. If y'all have ever heard of, or if I'm telling you now, this is off of the new drag racing show called Street Outlaws. There's a guy on there, I'm trying to think of his name, I can't think of it right now. He was on the #1 list for the 405, kind of like a blacklist type of deal where you level up in races. Anyway, he was in first for a while until the car decided to break down on him, and so he decided to take his car off the list, and he's going to try and rebuild it back to its former glory. But this is the car right here. It was originally black, but now it's white, and they call it the Crow. This is my 1995 Volkswagen Corrado VR6. It's a drift car in the making at the moment. It's not the full way that I want it, but it's close to it. This is a 1964 Chevrolet Impala Supersport 409, kind of like a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas edition type of thing. It's got like lowrider wheels and the paint job on there. This is my custom 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Supersport Coupe. I decided to go with like a velvet red color to it to make it kind of pop. I may change it to like a blue color so it'd look a little bit nicer, but I don't know yet. Now we're going into the police cars. Here's my 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8 for when I want to do like police chases and stuff in the future. I've got my 2011 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor. This is like my Border Patrol police car. Most of all the police cars that I have on here have multiple decals ranging from different towns on the map, police stations to sheriff's department, stuff like that. This is my 2012 Dodge Challenger SRT8 392. That is another police edition. Then we'll move on to my 1969 Dodge Charger RT Police Edition. Like I said, there's different decals for all of the police cars. We've got my 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda 426. This one has, I decided to go with like a lime green Hellcat, Dodge Challenger Hellcat color, because it made it kind of pop. That, I believe, is the stock color that you can get for it. The next one is the 2012 Dodge Charger SRT8 Sheriff Edition. Yes, I do have the Fast and Furious Edition with the blacked out Dodge Charger that they used in the fourth one when they took the bank vault out of the bank. This is my 2012 Dodge Challenger SRT8 392 Hellcat. It's got the SRT Hellcat logo right there, as you can see on both sides. Sorry, my voice is a little dry. This is another barn find. This is the 1981 BMW M1. I decided to just go with the BMW racing stuff. This is my 2010 Aston Martin 177. Nothing fancy about it, just has a drag and paint job on it. Another barn find. This is my 1957 Ferrari 250 Testa Roadster, or Rossa, sorry. Another barn find, nothing real fancy about it. This is another drift car. This is the 2013 BMW M6 Coupe. Just got a whole bunch of dragon decals on it and stuff. I can get it to focus. Anyway, this is off of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I believe her name is Mia, I think. I'm not for sure. But this is her car. It's the 2004 Mazda RX-8 Mazda Speed. It is another drift car. I don't drive it around as much. I just liked it because it had that cool looking paint job on it where it goes from like a turquoise color to a black. This is the infamous 2002 Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec 2. This is the one Paul Walker's character drove in the second Fast and Furious when he was running from the cops, and then they shot his car with the electric shutdown sequence thing, and he ran into the fire hydrant. This is another one of his infamous cars. It should be what they call a Mitsubishi Eclipse, but it's not. This is just a replica, or not a replica, but like a different car that looks similar to it. This is a 2013 FRS Scion. That's the only one that they had close to a Mitsubishi Eclipse, but it's got the decals from the first Fast and Furious on it. This is another look-alike. It's not the actual one. This is the one Tyrese Gibson drove in the second Fast and Furious when they were on the interstate going after the character's Ferrari for whatever reason it was. But this is a 2012 BMW Z4 S-Drive 281. It's got a similar look like to the one that he drove. We've got another police car. Hold just a second. Anyway, back to what I was saying. This is another police car, 1967 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray 427. This is the Forza Horizon Police Edition. Nothing real fancy about it. I've got other decals for it. This is a stock 2005 Ford GT that you would buy similar to this, just not with that number, I don't think. This is the 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429. This was in the end of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift when the main character beat the Drift King on that hill race. This is another Fast and Furious 2012 Dodge Challenger SRT 392 that Ben Diesel's wife Letty drove at the end of not at the end, at the beginning of Fast and Furious 7 when they were going after the bus that held the hostage that they were trying to get. That, if you remember, Paul Walker's character jumped off the bus and grabbed onto the spoiler of this car. This is a 1997 Lamborghini Diablo SV, another police car. These two right here are from the same franchise. They're just in two different movies. This is off the first Fast and Furious. It's the 1997 Mazda RX-7. This is the one Vin Diesel's actor drove in the first race when he hit it in that parking garage after being chased by the cops. This is another 1997 Mazda RX-7. This is the Tokyo Drift edition that Han's character drove in Tokyo Drift when he was being chased by the Drift King, or former Drift King. This is a 1992 Bugatti EB110SS. This is another barn find, but it's a police edition. This is a drag slash race slash drift car. This is a 2010 Lexus LFA. This is another infamous Paul Walker car. This is the 1998 Toyota Supra RZ. This has all the specs and designs that the one that he drove in the first Fast and Furious has on it. This is off of Need for Speed Most Wanted, the very first one that came out. This is the 2013 Shelby GT500. This is the one that girl Jade drove, from decals and all that. This is another infamous Paul Walker car. This is the 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X GSR. He drove it in the second Fast and Furious with Tyrese Gibson beside him when they were on the interstate chasing after the Ferrari. This is a drift slash drag slash race car. Another one. This is a 2012 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. The rest of these, I believe, are police cars. This is a 2009 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. 2010 Lamborghini Murcielago LP674 SV. 2012 Lamborghini Aventador LP704. And now we've just got a couple of random cars in there next to the police cars. This is a 2009 Koenigsegg CCX R Edition. Tyrese Gibson's character and Tej's character drove, or not drove, but owned one in the fourth Fast and Furious franchise. We've got a 2010 Ferrari 599X XX. We've got a 2013 Viper GTS. This, if you don't remember, was in the beginning of Forza Horizon, so I decided to build one just like it. This is a 2004 Saleen S7. We got a 2010 Pagani Zonda R Police Edition. We've got a 2011 Bugatti Veyron Supersport, and the last one is a 2011 Radical SR8 RX. So, those are all my cars for Forza Horizon. So we'll go on ahead and enter out of there. There's that beautiful looking Nissan GTR Black Edition. We'll go on ahead and go into the garage so I can do like a close-up type deal of it. Here she is in all of her former glory. Let me see if I can... Yeah, anyway, there's that. I would love if Dr. Pepper sponsored me, that'd be great. But yeah, there's my Nissan GTR in all of its former glory, the Dr. Pepper edition. So yeah, there's all of that, and if there's any other things, any other games you want me to review or play for y'all, just let me know down in the comment section, and I will catch you guys later.